May 1st marked 25 years since the passing of Ayrton Senna and Roland Ratzenberger at the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix. And while the Austrian will forever be remembered, Senna's legacy as a three-time F1 world champion and tireless supporter of his native Brazil is still boundless. With Senna Day celebrations at Sao Paulo's Interlagos circuit, where the McLaren Senna supercar did some demonstration laps.
Senna represents my love for Formula One, for the sport and for the pride I have in being Brazilian. Senna represents many things. He is my hero, my first idol, and who influenced me the most.
There was also an event at the Imola circuit, where former McLaren team coordinator Joe Ramirez talked about the great lost battles.
Ayrton sapeva che quando Michael arrivato
Ayrton knew that when the time comes, Schumacher would be the next opponent after Alain Prost. And he would need to beat Michael. But unfortunately, when Senna went away, all the supporters around the world lost the chance to see these battles that would have been fantastic.
While over in Hungary, the driver most like Senna on the current grid, in terms of his willingness to go for a gap, Max Verstappen, paid his respects to the irrepressible Brazilian.
He was a great driver and probably one of the best ever in Formula One. I think in a way, of course, because of his death, the safety in Formula One has improved a lot, so of course we are very thankful for that.
Staying with Verstappen, and the return of the Dutch Grand Prix is finally set to be announced. The event's scheduled for May 10th next year at the Zandvoort circuit near Amsterdam. 34 years since the last Grand Prix held there. The deal is reportedly subject to upgrades in the paddock area and will likely see the event replace Spain on the calendar, given ongoing issues with the region of Catalonia. Should Barcelona drop off the calendar in 2020, it will be the first season without a Spanish Grand Prix since 1985. Renault continues to hype next month's French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard with its 14-stop F1 roadshow through France. And last week saw the iconic marque stop in Nice near Monaco, where it brought star driver Daniel Ricciardo to amp up the crowds. Before he took to the 2012 V6 Renault-powered E20 F1 car for a blast down the Promenade des Anglais. The blue skies are total contrast to last year's edition, when Nico Hülkenberg had to fight with the car in sodden conditions. 2019 saw the crowds turn out in their thousands. Along with French Grand Prix top brass, including Eric Boulier, who is now the event's advisor and ambassador. Williams is set for fast-track cash from Azerbaijan Grand Prix organizers after a rogue drain cover caused significant damage to George Russell's car in opening practice. It was the worst-case scenario for the now struggling British squad, which remains last in the constructors' standings with no points scored, and the drain cover causing hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. But Baku promoter Arif Rahimov said that he's pushing for his insurance company to expedite the claim. A contrast to the year Haas had to wait after its similar incident at Sepang in 2017. Two-time F1 world champion Fernando Alonso could return to the sport as early as next year, with the Spanish racer leaving the World Endurance Championship at the end of the current season. Alonso's last event for Toyota will be the WEC title decider at Le Mans in June, a race he won last year with his ex-F1 teammates Sebastian Buemi and Kazuki Nakajima. The trio won the 6 hours of Spa last weekend, ensuring they only need 9 points at Le Mans for the title, the French event part of the Triple Crown, along with the Monaco GP and Indy 500. A win at next month's race now all Alonso needs.
Has been an amazing experience for me to do this super season. Winning the 24-hour Le Mans was a dream came true last year, and I will have another opportunity this year again, fighting for the World Championship too. So I cannot say thanks enough to everyone.
Former Toro Rosso racer and Porsche star Brendan Hartley will replace Alonso at the Toyota Gazoo LMP1 squad. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.